welcome back to my channel, Sass here. I'm here to do another review of Love After Lockup. For the ones that watch my Foolery Fridays, yes, I know I did not put up one yesterday because I had gotten my hair done and I was just so far behind, and plus y'all, it was just so hot. It was so hot outside. I just wanted to come in my house, drink me a big glass of ice water, and just sit down. That's all I wanted to do. It was miserable. It was miserable. But anyway, I don't think anything much went on this week. But anyway, I will see you back next Friday. But right now, we here to talk about Love After Lockup. Didn't much happen. I'm not going to keep y'all. I'm not going to keep you. Okay? But we got some new participants. Everybody's uncle done showed up for this party. In his slip and slide shoes and the suit that he got from Suit City. If y'all don't live in the South and you don't know what Suit City is, let me tell you something. Suit City is a discount suit store. It was in majority of the malls. Okay? And you can get a whole suit, shoes, socks, a tie, a wrist bandage, a hat, a handkerchief. You can get all that for $39.99. But see, there's a catch. Don't you stand near anybody who's smoking, because you will go up in flames. Honey, if you know me, for the people out there who watch you know me, they know what I'm going to say next. I can't stand a Suit City. Ugh. Just the fabric made me want to scratch. Just made me itch, honey. Can't do it. You can find affordable suits in Belk, another southern store, Men's Warehouse, anywhere. But you're going to walk up and bebop in Sioux City and come out looking like somebody's lemon drop. They have the brightest colors anyway. Child, I done went on a tangent about the new participant looking like somebody's uncle. You know he up in the club. He says that he is a hot commodity. You hear that, ladies? All you single ladies out there, uncle out here, talking about he's a hot commodity. Child, what's that man's name? I call that man Uncle. Tyrese. Tyrese, honey. He said he a hot commodity, child. He 49. And he said, listen here, I'm a player from the Himalayas. Where's that from, honey? Where is that from? Child, this man is a whole fool, and I'm going to have fun with him. So, he said that he was just on the computer one day, and then one day, the Prison Love website just popped up out the blue. Let me ask y'all something, friends. Have y'all ever been on a computer and a Prison Love website just popped up? See, that ain't never happened to me. I didn't even know these little website love things existed. But here for Tyrese, the player from the Himalayas. It just popped up from him. That was God saying, I found you, love. You gonna go somewhere with that lie. Honey, he was on there looking. Talking about he a hot commodity, boy. Listen, okay? So, he met this 28-year-old girl named Shonda. He said she a country girl. I didn't say that. That's what Uncle said. Uncle Tyrese said she a country girl. See, she running out there in them dirt roads on glass, honey. She running on the gravels. That's what country girl Shonda doing. I didn't call her country. Uncle Tyrese did. He said that she was beautiful. See, Shonda also liked to sell drugs. She got 3 years for selling drugs. How much you all want to bet is meth? I don't stereotype, but I bet you $1 is meth. And I bet you She sounds like us. So he goes and he meets up with his homegirl, his best friend of 10 years. Okay, I believe I said he 49, this girl 28. So the friend was like, what are you doing? You know, we don't know anything about her. You don't tell us anything. We know she's getting out of jail, but what's up with her? He haven't even went into detail of his 3 grown children. Okay, he just out here. Okay, Uncle Travis. Is that his name? Uncle Travis. What's his name, y'all? Unc. Tyrese. Uncle Tyrese just out here. Living it up. So he gonna meet his homegirl because see, when Sean, the country girl Sean, to get out of prison, she ain't got nothing. See, the only thing she got is her bad feet and her criminal record. That's all she got when she get out of prison, but she got Uncle Tyrese. So Uncle Tyrese said she need clothes. She needs anything. I'm going to have to get her anything that she wanted. She has to start fresh. So he out here at this clothing store buying all kinds of clothes. And so the friend said, what is going on with you? Okay, you're a good dude. You got a good job. You work. You know, why are you looking for women in prison? There's people out here walking around you can get with, i.e. me. And I think that friend want Uncle Tyrese. Uncle Tyrese said, listen, she ain't never liked anybody I like. She always found something wrong with her. I think she jealous. You may be right, Uncle Tyrese. Girl, why didn't you shoot your shot? Girl, if you had a crush on Unc, you should have been like, listen, how about me and you go out? Okay? I like you. See, you got to take it back to the school days. I like you. Do you like me? Circle yes or no. Take that man to Sioux City. So anyway, so of course she has some concerns, and he was like, man, I ain't even worried about it. She'll be getting out of prison in a couple of days, and I'm about it. So he goes up there to pay for the clothes. $600. Y'all didn't hear me. $600 worth of clothing. What y'all think about Uncle Tyrese and country girl Shonda? He may give me a little bit of what I need. Let's move on. Child, this ain't gonna take long at all. Lindsay and Scott, child. We know Scott, honey. He makes it like he got all this money. Money is no object. He has spent around $15,000, $20,000, $25,000 on Lindsay. He taking care of the daughter. He taking care of the mother. I mean, he done bought a house. He done moved from New York to Mississippi to be with Lindsay. Now it's time for Lindsay to come home. Now she's coming. She flying. She been flew out. So he said that he wants to make it real special for her. And it's like her birthday, like the same day or the day after. But anyway, he done went and got him some steaks, child. He done got some steaks. He done picked up a frozen cake from the Kroger. I mean, he is ready. Spin. But you just can't pick her up in just a regular schmegular truck. No, you gotta go and get a Hummer. A Hummer limo, they still make those? I am shocked. This is the early 2000s. I was ready for Bobby Brown, and y'all know Bobby Brown and Ja Rule to jump out. What's that video? I can't remember. Honey, that song was everything. But anyway, so he done went and tried to get a Hummer limo, and honey, he was like, oh, whatever. Full package, whatever you got. I think it was like $175, $200, whatever it was. He handed bro man the card. Insufficient funds. Oh boy. Oh, I haven't said that in a minute. It felt good. But see, I only use insufficient funds for Caesar. Y'all know that's Caesar's thing, so I'm not going to use it for Scott. Scott got other issues. So he whipped out that card, and honey, that card said declined. And so brother man said, no, this card ain't Here you go. Here you go. And so he didn't say a word. Okay? He didn't say a word. He just pulled out another card. He could talk about there's no telling how much money he spent. See, he said he had to move monies around. That's what he said. He said he had to move monies around. See, he had to take for Peter to give the power. Honey, that boy, something wrong with that man. Something's up with Scott. Okay? Money's no object. Money is no problem. Then I have never known of someone with a lot of money, with wealth, who can spend. Honey, that card ain't never declined. Ever. So there's a question mark with Scott. So he's talking about how excited he is to see Lindsay. Lindsay's talking about how excited she is to see him, how she can't wait to get out, how she want to spend. But, Scott said that Lindsay is not scamming him. Scott said that Lindsay truly loves him. He ain't thinking about y'all. He know what he got. Child, whatever. He goes to the airport and he's waiting for Lindsay to get off, of the plane. Let's move on. Child, let's talk about John and Christiana. As y'all know, John done proposed to Christiana. Christiana said yes. She said yes to that foolishness, okay? So they go on the back of the limo. He's excited. She said that she's nervous, that, that John has always been good to her. So she's excited about, getting engaged. So they drive along this country road, honey, side ditch, wherever they at. They get there, and honey, she see this back of the truck wedding chapel. Child, she said, what is going on? And he was like, surprise. And so here she gets out the car, hugging folks she don't even know, okay? And she's like, they're like, you're about to get married. Let's get married. Meet me at the altar in your white dress. Let's get married. Listen, and she was just like, oh, okay. They even got a wedding dress. Honey, he done picked her out a wedding dress that can't even fit her. So, of course, she was like, listen, I am just freshly out of, prison. He done proposed. I done said yes. I am nervous. I don't know about this. And plus, she's a Christian. She don't know too much about this Native American stuff. Girl, what's wrong with you, Christiana? You got a mouth. Okay? So, his friend, a female friend, is like helping her get into the dress. And they're like, listen, that dress ain't going to work. So he was like, oh, well, put on back your prison stuff. We need to get married. And so now Christiana's like, no, hold up. Okay? And now she's feeling nervous. Christiana, don't marry this man. Christiana, tell this man no. Don't you marry this man. You just got out of prison. You haven't seen any of your family. I don't even know if she has children. And here you are talking about getting married on the back of a truck. Girl, the no. The answer is no. Don't you get married, Christiana. Especially to John. He got like 8 kids. Let's move on. Child, Maurice and Jessica, child. Maurice is so excited to, get out of prison. He's excited to spend time with Jessica. Jessica's excited to spend time with Maurice. She says, listen, we've had sex, okay? The only reason why Maurice wanted to marry me is so we could have conjugal visits, okay? Maurice said no comment. That's what Maurice said. He said, you ain't gonna get me caught up here, okay? So they got married. They had conjugal visits, but see, Maurice couldn't behave in prison. So he got in trouble. So the last 2 years, there was no kissy, huggy, honey. Nothing. So they go back to the place and Maurice had to poop. So he goes inside the bathroom. He kept talking about the toilet paper. I guess in prison, you wipe your tail with sandpaper. But he talked about how good the toilet paper was and all this bunch of stuff. He didn't shower. He pooped. And then it was time for the bitty bang bang. Ooh, child. They had sex. I have a feeling that Jessica and Maurice, say on the net say, okay, something ain't right, okay. He says that he wants to go and see his family in LA. They live in Compton, but of course his wife lives in Nevada. So he has to go to Los Angeles. They catching flights, honey. They go into Los Angeles to transfer his, his probation or parole to Nevada. Child, it's just so much going on. It's just so much going on. Child, what if he get down there in Compton and kind of shine? I got a feeling, y'all, I'm not putting bad on nobody. I got a feeling he may end up back in jail. Let's move on. All right, let's talk about Chevelle and Quay. This ain't gonna take long, but first, let me just say this. Now, I don't know how to say your name. Fatal613, or is it Fatal 613? Because you was about to get fatally blocked. Now, she done put in the comments talking about, have you seen Chevelle's music video called Yellowbone? She said, just Google Yellowbone on YouTube. So, of course, like an idiot, I did. Now, listen, Chevelle, I'm all for black woman empowerment. I'm all for you go for what you know, child. But, honey, I know you on a budget. But why did you have to go? Y'all, when y'all see this video, she is on a public beach. Probably high noon. Honey, folks everywhere. There's somebody's grandma right behind her. And meanwhile, she's on the beach doing this. Then she's on, I believe, on some rocks, jagged rocks with a yellow towel. And then look, they look like they just bought that yellow towel. On their way to make this video, they stopped off at somebody's dollar store, Dollar General, Walmart, CVS, Kroger, Walgreens, Food Line. They stopped somewhere and got this yellow towel. The yellow towel was just sprawled out. The side of the corner was all bent up. I mean, it just looked like they woke up on a Wednesday and said, let's make this music video. Then there's another video of her. And child, that was struggling. She was twerking, honey. You were struggling. Honey, she called herself twerking on somebody's struggle bad. Honey, I'll leave a link down below. I'll let y'all say, look, I ain't gonna talk about Chevelle. She got her own problems with Quay's mama. But girl, it could have been a little bit more direction, a little bit more focus with said music video. As we know, Chevelle and Quay's mama, they at the budget, they at the Motel 6, and they are waiting for Quay to get out. Now, there was some tension inside that car ride because Quay done lied and said that, he was going to move with Houston, okay, or he going to stay with Kansas. He's telling his mama one thing and telling Chevelle another thing. And now, it's a big old fight. So the mama went up to Chevelle and was like, listen, okay, I know I came at you a little bit hard, okay, but he is my son. I haven't seen my son in 12 years, and I'm going to spend all the time I need to spend with him in 12 years when he get out of prison. And I am going to make sure that he stays out of prison. Honey, Mama Quay said that the last time she seen him was, in court. She said that it was her birthday and Quay was not at her party. Quay was laid up in the hospital. He done been shot. After that healed, he went to prison. So, of course, she wants to spend time with her. It's been 12 years. And Quay should want to spend time with his family. Child, he does. He just don't want to tell Chevelle. But anyway, so Chevelle was like, listen, I don't know why he's lying to me. Okay, I don't know why he's doing or saying the things that he's saying. He's telling me that he's staying in Kansas City and that you cool with it. Okay, Mama Quay was like, now you know better. Absolutely not. And she says nothing, I mean nothing, is going to get in between my son staying out of prison. Basically, Mama Quay said, by any means necessary. If I have to go through you, I will go through you. If I have to go through you to deal with him, I will go through you. You will not stand in my way. So anyway, so here comes Chevelle. Chevelle done got emotional. She done got to cry. It's not flying, child. So it's the next morning and they are off. They are on their way to prison to pick up Quay. Bottom line is, Quay should have told Chevelle, he should have said, listen, I will stay here in Kansas City, but I want to stay and be with my family for a couple of, weeks or at least a month, in Houston, all right? Because his mama was under the impression that Quay and Chevelle is going to come to Houston and live. Chevelle was like, I think not. I got a whole family in Kansas City. I have a child. I have responsibilities. I'm not going to pick up and move to Houston. Quay, you just out here lying. Child, that's going to be a long, awkward car ride, honey. Quay, you better get yourself together before you get in that car. Because Mama Quay is going to tell you, you coming with me to Houston. Y'all check out their music videos, honey. Chevelle, it's okay, girl. You gonna bounce back for the music videos, girl. And another thing about Chevelle is all talking about, I want to get married. I want a father for my daughter. I mean, she really wants her daughter to have a father. That's fine. But you can't push it on some guy who ain't even been around kids. Not as an adult. Oh my God, this is going to be a mess. Y'all, this is going to be a hot mess. I see it right now. Let's move on. All right, Destiny and Sean, last and least, as we know, Sean, he was at the Plato's Closet getting secondhand clothes for his daughter. Now listen, y'all. Yes, it's a thrift store, and I have partook in many thrift stores, honey. Still do, child. You can find some deals. But, you got your daughter up there getting secondhand clothing, and just like people were saying in the comments, you spending all kinds of money on Destiny. Y'all, I told y'all. Didn't I tell y'all Sean think he cute? Didn't I tell y'all that? Well, it's time to see Destiny. As we know, was he being catfished? Okay, Destiny said that she ain't got on no makeup, that she's nervous about him seeing her because she's like 20 pounds bigger, and he's looking at her picture, that picture of her like this, and he said that is the most beautiful woman he has ever seen. Okay, Sean, so she gets out. Destiny gonna be some, y'all. Okay. She gets out of prison, all right? And she looks fine. She don't have on no makeup. Her hair's all over her head, and she gained 20 pounds? How big was she when she went in? 80 pounds? How did she small? She's small already. And she don't put on 20 pounds. Oh, Lord. When she went in, she was skin and bones. Of course, it was like awkward. Kissy, huggy. She had a bag of prison stuff. And so she was like, don't look at me. I look horrible. Please stop looking at me. He was like, no, you look great. And then Sean, the one who he think he cute, come talking about, I have really been looking at this picture, and that's her. And he says, you know what? He says, she looks good. I mean, she's okay. She looks good. Sean, I can't believe you got 6 kids. I can't believe Sean got 6 kids. I cannot believe Sean is in front of us on camera talking about he a cutie. Boy, if you don't go roll around in traffic, ain't nothing cute. Raise your hand out there if you think Sean is a catch and he a cutie. Heads. I said heads. That's what I thought. But just, I love you. Sean is so happy to see her. And honey, before he came down, he brought her a gift. He brought her some tacos, honey, some cold tacos that he done made in the hotel, child. He pulled out that ironing board. He got him a little hot plate, and he made those tacos. Shut your mouth. So, she's eating those tacos. She was like, they're a little cold, you know, they're a little lukewarm. Ain't no wrong with them. I'm going to eat them. Thank you, Sean. But Sean says before he pulls off, you know, Destiny, you know, y'all was worried about Destiny catfishing me. I got some secrets myself. What's your secret, Sean? What's your secret? What you got to tell? Now, somebody has said that picture was not Destiny. That was Destiny, y'all. That was her. Y'all think that wasn't her? That was her, child. She looked good in the confessional. And in fact, and if it wasn't her, honey, I wouldn't claim that picture. I don't know why would you claim that? In that picture, she looked special. She also said that she has been arrested several times and she cut off the monitor, the ankle monitor, and mailed it back to them. Destiny about it, ain't she? So anyway, guys, that's it. All right, that's it. That's all I got. Y'all know what to do. Don't forget to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And until next time, friends. Bye.